Alright guys, welcome back to What If Goku Was Legendary Super Saiyan. I'm enjoying this series, hope you're enjoying it too. And yeah, things will definitely get interesting. With all that being said, let's continue. It's been years since Goku killed everyone on Earth. He didn't mean to, his anger just overwhelmed him. Goku's been depressed ever since. He stopped training, he barely even eats, he simply does what he does to survive. And survival isn't enjoyment for him, it's a punishment to live with everything he did. Goku is an adult now. Goku would be sitting down by a campfire, eating deer. Saiyan, thinking about Kami, thinking about Grandpa Gohan, thinking about all the people he killed, thinking about how they were right. He should have never left the lookout. As he sat down and looked at that fire, eventually he would sense a power level. This shocked Goku. Granted, it wasn't stronger than him, so he wasn't worried, but he was actually excited, even if that power level seemed malicious, because he hasn't seen a person in so damn long. Eventually, it would get closer and closer to him, as it would be Raditz, his brother. Raditz would look at him and say, "Well done, Kakarot, wiping out all the people here." Goku began to get annoyed because he didn't want to wipe out all these people, and being congratulated about it kind of pissed him off, but it didn't piss off him enough to go into a Kare form, and he hasn't seen a person in so damn long, he decided to let it slide. Raditz would say, "Are you ready to leave with me, Kakarot?" Goku would look at him and actually say, "Yeah." Goku knew this guy was evil, and maybe if he left with him, he can stop his evil ways. Besides, there's really not much he can do here. Raditz would then say, "Excellent." But then Goku would look at him and say, "What are we gonna do?" Raditz would then laugh and say, "Wipe out other planets, of course. We are Saiyans, the perfect race." Goku would ask more questions, and Raditz would tell him all about the Saiyans and all that stuff. And Raditz wouldn't even be mad. But then Raditz would say, "Where's your space pod, Kakarot?" Goku would say, "I don't know." This actually pissed Raditz off, as he looked at him and said, "You don't know where your space pod is?" But then Goku looked at him as his eyes turned green for a second. He said, "Don't you talk to me like that." Raditz saw his power level begin to rocket up, but then it went back down. Raditz was shocked. He just said, "Yeah, sorry." As then Goku and Raditz looked for Goku's old space pod, and eventually they found it. And Raditz was able to fix it up, so then Raditz and Goku went off into space. As they went off into space, this was all part of Goku's plan. Goku realized Kami was an alien, since he was an alien too, and he had green skin and was different. This means maybe there could be Dragon Balls on his home planet, and he can wish back all the people he killed. But he's going to have to play the part of a murderer until he can do that. Raditz and Goku would both arrive, as Vegeta and Nappa both met Goku and Raditz. Vegeta would smirk and say, "How strong are you?" As he scanned his power level, Goku was actually pretty strong, the second strongest. Vegeta would say, that can't be right. "Let's see how strong you actually are when you fight Nappa." He would say, I don't like the fight." "What? You're a Saiyan. What do you mean you don't like the fight? And you wiped out everyone on that planet." Goku would look up and say, "If I fight, I'll lose control." Vegeta just scoffed and laughed. "You must just be scared of Nappa." Nappa and Vegeta would both begin to laugh. As Nappa got prepared to fight Goku, Nappa would punch Goku and begin to beat him up until he got mad and went to his Ikare form and just wrecked Nappa. But then he kept going. Vegeta had to step in and knock Goku out. Vegeta said, "I see. So he can't control his anger. That form, I've never seen anything like it." His power level was rising. Vegeta saw it get stronger and stronger with that scouter. Could it have surpassed him if he was in that form long enough? No, he couldn't. He's the Prince of all Saiyans. Besides, this is just some weird fluke, right? Vegeta sighed. Raditz was shocked. His brother was this much stronger. How? How could that be possible? Vegeta and the rest of the squad brought Goku to Frieza, as Goku would bow before him, and Frieza would tell him everything he needed to know. And most of all, he would tell him that you needed to be loyal to him. You wiped out everyone on your planet and just stood there, like a good little monkey, nice and loyal. Don't forget, you work for me. Goku would nod. As the rest of the Saiyans left, Goku still felt guilty though. He needed to do this. He needed to do something to stop this. Goku decided to have a plan. Goku and the rest of the squad would go to planet, wiping out all the life forms. Usually, they would just work as Goku did nothing, or Goku would do all the work, because they couldn't work with Goku because of his Akare form and his rage. However, one night Goku would point at his face and cause them all to take off their scouters, as Goku said, "I have a plan to have us all be free men." Vegeta and the rest would all be intrigued, as then he told them about Earth's Dragon Balls, how they wiped them all out before he can get them. However, Kami must have been an alien, so if he can find his home planet, there should be Dragon Balls there. Vegeta smirked and said, "Yes, there will be, and his home planet is Namek. Let's go." Raditz would say, "Wait, but as soon as we go to Namek, Frieza will realize we went rogue." "So who cares," Vegeta would say. "Once we get our wish, we'll be able to defeat him and rule this universe once and for all." Goku didn't like what he heard. He just wants to bring people back to life on Earth though, so he'll do whatever it takes. Goku and the rest of his crew went all the way to Namek. As they arrived on Namek, they all got out. Goku had a plan to ask nicely, since hopefully they can get it that way. But before he could even ask, he looked over and saw Vegeta destroying a Namekian village. He was horrified. As Vegeta wiped them all out, he got a Dragon Ball. And Goku realized the only way he can get the Dragon Balls now are by force. He sighed. As Goku sensed power levels, he sensed a pretty high one. Goku would say, "You all deal with the villages. I'll get the Dragon Ball from there." He pointed. Vegeta would say, "How do you know it's there? I can sense a very strong Namekian there. They wouldn't have such a strong warrior if there wasn't a Dragon Ball there. You can sense energy without a scouter?" Goku would nod. Vegeta would say, "Can you teach me that?" "Yes. I'll teach you when I'm back." Goku would fly. As Goku's been getting more and more control of his Akare form, he thinks he can do it without going into pure anger and rage. As Goku flew over, he saw Nail. Goku would explain everything to him and apologize for destroying his people, saying that if he helps, he can, but then Nail would punch him and say, "Shut up. You brought this to our planet. You brought the death and destruction here. I don't trust you. And if you want this Dragon Ball, you're gonna have to go through me and get through my dead body." Nail would then begin to demolish Goku. Goku tried talking to him. He tried to keep calm, but he couldn't do it. As suddenly he went into his Akare form. They both battled each other, as Nail was still destroying Goku. However, Nail was overconfident. Nail saw this guy, and he saw him for his weakness, and he wanted him to suffer for what he did to his planet, for bringing those people here. However, that was an arrogant move, so eventually Goku's Akare form surpassed Nail, and Goku just destroyed him, killing him, blowing him up like he was nothing. As Goku flew over to Guru, about to kill him because of his rage, about to end all of this, about to make everything he did for nothing, but then he felt a hand grab his shoulder. As he looked behind, he saw Grandpa Gohan as he calmed down, but then he wasn't there. Was that an hallucination? Was he there? Was that his spirit? Goku didn't know, but he took the Dragon Ball from Guru, and Guru looked at him, and Goku would say, "I'll wish back all your people. I'm sorry." Guru says, "We can't wish people back. We can't wish more than one person back." This pissed Goku off, so he did all this for nothing. But then he had an idea. He could just wish to make it so the dragon could wish more than one person back. Goku then got the Dragon Ball and flew back to Vegeta and the rest, as Vegeta and the other Saiyans got all the Dragon Balls from all the other villages. And they even got a hostage, Dende, so they can use the password. Dende would refuse at first, but Vegeta used convincing and eventually summoned Purunga. As Purunga was summoned, Vegeta would wish for immortality, to live forever, as he felt the power course through his veins. Goku would then wish for Purunga to be able to bring back more than one person from the dead, to upgrade him. And it worked. And then Goku would try to wish to bring back everyone from Earth. However, just as he's about to do it, the Dragon Balls would all turn to stone, as they fell to the floor completely useless. And as that happened, Frieza's spaceship landed. Goku couldn't believe the timing. We did all this just for Vegeta to become immortal, just so that monster could just live forever. And then Frieza shows up. Vegeta would then laugh and say, "Were you gonna wish back the people you killed on Earth? I knew you didn't kill them on purpose. You're not even a true-blooded Saiyan. You're only a Saiyan when you're a monster. Now, let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyan, kills Frieza," Vegeta would say, smirking. As Frieza and his men got out, they were ready to take care of Vegeta and the traitors. And that is we're going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this series so far. And yeah, Goku just made Vegeta immortal. And right when he could bring everyone back, Guru died. Poor Goku. Goku has terrible luck in this series. I'm really kind of pushing him hard. I hope, like, sometimes I wonder if I make a what if it's, like, real in another universe, which is dumb, but if it is, then Goku's gonna be pissed at me in that universe. I better be ready. When I die, he's gonna have a word with me. Anyway, see you all. Peace out. Love you.